We might have actually won the Premier League Series trophy, last night. But then I'm not really impressed with Manchester United midfield. I've said it a couple of times that, we need a midfielder. As a matter of fact, we even need two midfielders, a creative midfielder and a defensive midfielder. Honestly, because if you watch Manchester United games, even from last season, midfielders are not really consistent. Sometimes when Bruno Fernandes crashes, it affects the team. Sometimes when Manuel Ugarte or Casemiro don't play well, it affects the team. There's no consistency in the midfield. And this season, I keep on clamoring on signing Carlos Baleba. He's the ideal solution for the defensive midfield position. He's going to bring a lot to the team. I believe that the board actually seeing this, and I want to assume that they're making plans already for this. Because if they don't really make plans for, a midfielder, then, it's going to be a long season for Manchester United, honestly. That midfield needs progression. That midfield needs energy. That midfield needs someone who can actually read the game, who can actually clean up dirt in that midfield. So far so good. There have been rumors about Juman united with his former manager Ruben Amorim, but as far as I'm concerned, Juman, doesn't have the physicality in the Premier League. I have always said Baleba, always. Yes, it's going to take a lot out of Manchester United in terms of transfer fee, but what is worth doing is worth doing really well. If you don't invest, if you don't take risk, then you might not succeed. On a norms, every player or every signing is a risk. It's a risk, honestly, because you cannot tell whether a player will perform or underperform. That's just it's a gamble. But Carlos Baleba is a Premier League proven player. He's shown his class. He's shown his character a couple of times. Last season, he's the ideal solution to that midfield.